Recently, some bombshell allegations were made against the head of the Kardashian household, Kris Jenner. A former bodyguard alleged that he had to deal with unwanted advances, and now Jenner has responded to his claims, and we're about to break it all down for you right here on IO. Welcome back to InformOverload. I'm your host and bacon overlord, Johnny Rogers, and you're watching the #1 tea-spilling entertainment news show on the internet. Before we kick this video off, if you want to see what your favorite influencers have been up to lately, just tap that playlist in the corner of your screen. Also, if you want to get notified whenever we post new content, you gotta smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Now, thank you for the delay, let's get right into today's story. Former bodyguard Mark McWilliams, who worked for both Kris Jenner and Kourtney Kardashian from 2017 onwards, has named both women in this new embarrassing lawsuit. Mark had worked for both women for a while, but was taken off of Jenner's team, citing unwanted advances were made. He's also suing David Shield's Security Armor Protection Services Inc. for forcing him to work in a hostile environment, which also included claims of racial discrimination. That being said, Kris Jenner's team is now providing a different perspective on the whole situation. According to Jenner, McWilliams was actually let go after dealing with significant on-the-job issues. Marty Singer, who is Kris Jenner's legal representation, called the claims frivolous and that it didn't clearly explain the Kardashian family's side of the story. In a statement to the press, the Jenner legal team said, "The security company stopped assigning McWilliams to work there after the guard was repeatedly caught sleeping in his car on the job. Significantly, McWilliams never made any complaints to his employer about Kris until contriving this ludicrous claim a year later. Although Kourtney is not named in the suit, she is not accused of doing anything improper, nor did she do so. When Kris and Kourtney defeat this frivolous lawsuit, they intend to immediately sue McWilliams and his attorneys for malicious prosecution." According to page 6, McWilliams claimed in court documents obtained by them that starting in May of 2017, he became subject to a pattern of unwanted and unwelcome sexual advances and otherwise harassing misconduct from his supervisor and Jenner. Marty Singer also made it clear that Kris Jenner and Kourtney Kardashian vehemently denied the completely false claims made by former security guard Mark McWilliams. He went on to say that his allegations are absurd and clearly fabricated. Additionally, his claims were believed to be contradictory to easily confirmed facts, and that Kris never acted inappropriately towards him. Again, this is all in the words of Jenner's legal team, so take that with a grain of salt. The legal team is also really confused as to why Kourtney Kardashian is even being named in the lawsuit. Not once was she even mentioned in the claims of harassment, but her name was still being dragged into it. Kris Jenner herself has not touched this lawsuit at all. Every bit of communication from the family is being fed through their lawyers, which, fair enough. If someone is accusing you of something like that, the last thing you would want is your client spouting off at their accuser. More likely than not, she's just been busy with filming for Keeping Up with the Kardashians, as that show means a lot to her. It was the reality show that essentially put her family on the map 10 years ago, and now with it coming to an end, Jenner is probably making that a focal point in her life. While Kris is focused on that, we know that Kourtney has already quit the show and has been busy trying to keep her celebrity status secured through various Instagram endorsement deals. I think she just told us what kind of tea she likes. Most of the time when a lawsuit comes up, it often takes a long time for the process to actually play out. Sometimes they are even settled outside of court, but unless something changes, I really doubt that that will happen. With that though, let me know in those comments down below if you think Kris Jenner actually did this, or do you think that former bodyguard is just looking for a pandemic payday? Either way, I'd love to hear what you think in those comments, and while you ponder that, let's check out some of your featured comments from the video titled Top 10 Celebrities Who Were Sued for Millions. Just Jose says, "I used to want to be famous. After some of these stories, I do not want to be a celebrity." Yeah, it seems like all fun and games until you get sued for posting a photo of yourself, so no thanks. Entitled Potato says, "Most of these seem like clout chasers. These are all Karens. At least have a valued point or argument if you're going to sue someone." I guarantee a majority of them just wanted to be famous by association of their lawsuit, because if you sue a celebrity, that's gonna be in the news for sure. Chrissy Moss says, "The sue culture in the US is big money. It needs to stop." America is the lawsuit capital of the world. I would love to see the statistics of just how many people get sued per year. I bet it's bigger than the population of North Dakota. Sid Savage says, "With all these dumb lawsuits people have won, I don't see why I haven't done it. I could sue like 10 people. I mean, it's a long process, so that's probably why. But hey, if you got 10 people you could sue, I bet there's one good one in there." Definitely not telling you to sue someone though, unless you have a really, really good reason. The Moon, the Sun, the Truth says, "Ed Sheeran should be here. He was sued for $100 million for plagiarizing Marvin Gaye's song." Whoa, I didn't even hear about that. Maybe we'll have to put a part 2 together. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you for watching today's trending news segment, and thank you to the most amazing team behind the scenes for all of their hard work. If you enjoyed this video, then please show us some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. As always, don't forget to leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on today's story. And for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is hit that playlist when it pops up. From InformOverload, my name is Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy. Former bodyguard Mark McWilliams, that's gonna be tough.